and then they'll just shove her arse out.
Kind of undignified, but it's funny, it's actually easier to detect the movement of her through the screen on the camera than it is with the naked eye.
Well, because it's sort of a bit more compressed. It's a smaller image.
Yeah.
She's coming forward, isn't she?
Yeah. Well, I guess they do have enough room to swing her around, but
yeah, it didn't look like that, but like everything looks. That's the thing with the carriers. Everything looks small next to them.
Although if you look at the tugboat there, that's
not small.
That's not small.
Well, kind of needs to be that level of heft.
Yeah.
Yeah, smaller ones of her side. Sort of just guiding her.
Was it the tugboats? They've got a more powerful engine compared to their size.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Police are out as well.
They were out yesterday.
They weren't out that far, like they're
no,
the jetty.
Obviously the whole area is just sort of guarded off. I suspect even if you wanted to get, we won't be able to get the course. We wouldn't have been able to get the Gosport ferry any earlier anyway.
No,
they would have gone. No, they're moving the carrier.
Yeah.
Can't.
They've pulled her nose out and they say one of the tugboats there's going to be nudging her arse out as well, so she doesn't clip.
I was about to say she has to like stay straight and not go too bit.
Yeah. End up like the Costa Concordia.
Oh, no, that's not the Costa Concordia. That's something else. Yeah.
Same kind of thing. He manoeuvred
your front.
Yeah, he moved his front out, and then the pilot misunderstood the order and turned harder to starboard instead of port to swing round.
Well, that might be a good question to ask Drac actually. At what point does that start being a problem for ships? Because I don't think that it's a problem in the age of sail. Because your ships are relatively...
I think it was an issue for the French, wasn't he saying? Like, because their ships tended to roll on the waves and work themselves apart, and they're also harder to manoeuvre because they're so long.
But like the idea of, you're sort of ending up Tokyo drifting.
Yeah.
Because I mean, these days it's a concern for basically any naval vessel of any size.
It's like that. Well, the tugboat's turning, so.
I'd say. So are they going to swing her right round?
It seems a bit close to be trying that, doesn't it? And he's positioned himself to stop her.
Okay, yeah, and now it's going to reverse her.
Probably.
I'm just imagining if they actually fired up the props, the amount of disrupt, like the water.
Yeah.
Shock.
It's actually just even turning her around would create significant wash.
Mm.
I think there was like when Titanic was turning in port. I think it was. I'm not sure if it was. No, it wasn't Cherbourg because she couldn't get in there. I think it was Southampton. Her turning actually caused the boat to break its moorings and come towards her. It was Captain Smith just managed to do some quick manoeuvring and avoided the collision. sound of the power plant.
I was about to say that sounds like electricity.
If you look carefully, just to see the smokestack,
Yeah.
you can see a haze coming out of it there.
It's not quite like Admiral Kuznetsov.
Yeah.
It's black.
Incomplete combustion of fuel, like.
Yeah, that's definitely.
We're going to intimidate the Royal Navy by sailing through the English Channel. Just have Royal Navy Command. Hello, would you like us to send a tugboat? You appear to have broken down. We'll let you keep your carrier because it's a piece of shit.
Still going forward.
Yeah, I think they might be using the tugboat like kind of like a brake. What type of helicopter is that on the back? It looks to have a stepped cockpit.
So that looks to me like Lynx. If I had to guess, I think those would be Lynxes. They're definitely too small to be the Merlins.
Yeah.
So these are those sort of more light.
Yeah, it is. Things. It's got the pointed nose. I can just make it out there.
Yeah. Very fast. People from A to B.
I wonder how big her complement is of Marines.
Probably pretty substantial, isn't it? Always looking up there, say it varies, and she might be picking up more on the way as well.
So what was it the news was saying, or Rayla was saying, she's actually going to the States, was it, or in reinstalling Falnax was delayed because she went to the States first.
No, the reinstalling of Phalanx was something she was doing here.
Oh, right.
She would have had them reinstalled if Elizabeth hadn't broken down. But because Elizabeth had broken down, she's got to pick up that slack. I was about to say, it's like that whole thing of, you know, partly picking fun at us, and it's like, well, how long have you been running your carriers? Like, most of those ships are like 20, you know, 10, 20 years old. These ships are pretty much fresh. Oh yeah, tugboat's moved away. So she's raked now.
Maybe they got to pull her out into the main channel and swing around there.
I know what you could do. You could have versions of tugboats pulling at ships that are still in the shipyards. They're not fully able to mobilize themselves, but still have some like
I do have a little touch. I am a bit worried about the script about Robert because I don't know how long it will be and I might have to trim some bits, but there is, I can tell you, you know...
You can always make it a separate part. Like, no, we don't.
It doesn't justify it.
I'm sorry, but you know, like, how the hell bringing that master is like.
I'd probably trim the first half because the first half is just hyping up Earth's defences, you know, and going back to like the real like prehistoric explanations. But